नमो विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण इति नामिने श्रीकृष्ण लीला कथाने सुदाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैश्च युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषमान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकवि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम गौरा गौरा हरे गौरा 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 हरे जय सचिनंदन जय गौरा हरे प्रिय प्राणदन नदिय विहारी गदाधर प्राणदन संकीर्तन विहारी नित्यानंदे प्राणदन संकीर्तन विहारी वैतेरा प्राणदन संकीर्तन विहारी श्रीवासेर प्राणदन संकीर्तन विहारी कलियुग पावन कलिबाय नाशन श्री सचिनंदन गाओ हरि बोल हरि 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 बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल. Let me offer millions of blessings to Gurudev Rupanuga Guru Varga Nama Nishta Santa Sri Pada Nirpuru Ananta Koti Dandavat all present past future Vaishnavas Tavad Dandavat Param Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Today is Saturday, Srivas Pandit's appearance day. Jai Panchatattva ki Jai, Srivas Pandit ki Jai, Narad Muni ki Jai, Jai, Jai. 25th is Papamochini Ekadasi. 29th is New Moon Day. 6th is Ram Navami. Then 8th is Kamada Ekadasi. Then 12th is Purnima, Vasantaras, Baladev's Rasa Yatra. Sri Krishna's Vasantaras, Sri Baladev's Rasa Yatra. Vamshi Vadananda Thakur, Shamananda Prabhu appearance day. Then Keshavrata Prarambha, putting water for Tulsi, 14th April. Then 24th is Maruttini Ekadasi. Then Akshay Tritiya is 30th April. Then 11th June is Jagannath Sthana Yatra. Then Jagannath Rath Yatra, 27th June. Guru Purnima is 10th July. Then Baladev's appearance day, 9th August, and 16th August is Janmashtami. So Janmashtami time. Now the Tuesday is Ekadasi, and today is Srivas Pandit's appearance day. Ekadasi, we'll finish Ekadasi thing. It's Papamochini Ekadasi. Um, as we know, is Bhakti Janani, mother of devotion. So Sri Krishna himself is telling, he is answering Yudhishthira Maharaj, like all the Ekadasi, and he is telling, oh Yudhishthira Maharaj, regarding this Papamochini Ekadasi, Mandata, Raja Chakravarti, Mandata asked from Lomasha Rishi, and what Lomasha Rishi gave answer, I am repeating that. See, it's interesting, Krishna also refers to previous acharyas, rishis like that, what transpired. Even though he is all knowing, but he gives that credit. Credit meaning to the Shastra, because Shastra is apaurishaya, not beginning anything from it. Even though it is not different from Krishna, it was there. Uh, there is no beginning to the Shastra, and obviously no end, no beginning. It was always there. There is no one to show that it was composed or written like that. There is no beginning. Huh? That's why it's called apaurishaya. Huh? And it stands on its own. It doesn't need any proof, any pramana, any evidence for its existence. Like Krishna himself, no, it doesn't need anything. Self-sufficient, self-evident, self-effulgent, like that. So same way, that's why Krishna gives that. Um, because we need evidence in matters of anything, even in our mundane worldly thing, right? Like sports, no, that we need evidence. There are different kind of evidences. Shabda Praman, uh, then some accept only Pratyaksha Praman, actually witnessing, actually happening like that. And then some Anumana Praman, maybe this, maybe that. But the Shastra Pramana, Shabda Pramana is the foremost, because there cannot be any fault in it. No one can control it. And it was there in all the time, Shastra, Shabda. That's why it can be truly, truly, truly one and only Praman, evidence for anything. Everything else has beginning and end. So that's why Krishna gives that evidence. He will not give that evidence. I was like this, I was. Because sometimes Krishna manifests, sometimes unmanifests. Shastra, I don't think is like that, manifest. It was always there. Even though sometimes some demons steal it. Even though it is stolen, but it will be kept somewhere, but it is still there. And one of our Acharya says, why they are stealing scripture? Because some Mimams and all, they don't believe in it. School of thought, some school of thought, like Buddhist and all that. If it is if it is not valuable, why they will steal it? This question. People will steal it only valuable thing. It's so valuable, that's why they stole it. I give that one evidence like that. Uh, yeah. And if you deny Shabda Pramana, this is amazing. The way he gets another argument in the logic way. Like Charvaka. They will accept only uh, like Pratyaksha, meaning which has happened, which we have witnessed. Like our judges and all that. So one time, our Param Gurudev, Bhakti Prajna Kesha Maharaj, were traveling in a train. I might have told you. Hare Krishna. ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಹಲೋ ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಈಗ ಯಾರಿಗ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲ ಖಂಡ ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನಾ ಈ ಈ ನಮ್ದು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ನೀವು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆದಾಗ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಅದೇನ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರು ಬೈಲಪ್ಪ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಹಾ ಆಮೇಲೆ ದುಡ್ಡೇನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಂತ ಸೊ so the Charvaka, they accept only Pratyaksha Praman. They will not accept the Shabda Praman, Shastra. So our Acharya is arguing like Param Gurudev, like. So he was traveling in a train and the judge happened to sit there in front of him and they started conversing. From where you are going, coming, what you do. And Param Gurudev is telling, we are preaching Krishna consciousness and like that. Then judge was telling, how to believe. I believe only Pratyaksha. If I happen to see that, then Param Gurudev simply asked, sir, you have a father, is it not? Yes, right. Mother is not. Then how do you know that he is your father? Were you there at the time when you were conceived? Were you observing it? So he could not open his mouth. Only by the word of his mother. Mother said, he is your father. That's all. So mother is like Vedas, Shabda Pramana. Shabda Pramana tells this is our Lord. This is what it is. So that's how we accept it. So Now, if they say only Shabda, that has happened, uh, you know, like, like the Charvaka, uh, witnessing, no, actually witnessing. huh? Uh, then he has to tell his followers, only Pratyaksha is the proof. The word is telling, Pratyaksha is also word, isn't it? If he says there is no, there you cannot believe in word, how he is going to convince, how it will provide jnana, knowledge. I don't know, I don't know if you understood this or not. Very powerful logic. Meaning the very source that we are using. See the word, the shabda, we are using it, right? Everything. Convey everything. But if you deny that itself, how Charvaka, he also has to use, you are using the word and you are denying yourself. How it is possible, both things? See, this what it leads to contradiction. That's why we must accept, no matter what it is, you must accept Shastra. And the Shastra must be beginningless. Okay. If you do not accept that, you will be in big, big trouble. So many things will not be clear. Like Krishna himself. Now, how do people argue? Like today, I was some argument with one so-called scientist. Uh, they have some thing, some idea, but not very clear. See, Krishna in the past time, he showed many times universal vision that is encompassing everything, and himself also. Mother Yashoda, she saw herself in the mouth of Krishna, and she is seeing Krishna also in the mouth of Krishna also. She herself seeing it in mouth of Krishna. So Krishna contains himself and everyone else. So that's why he can be beginningless. He is the root of everyone. Sarva Karna Karna. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. Anadir Adir Govinda. Sarva Karana Karanam. He is the cause of all causes and all that is. And there is nothing, there is no cause for him. This is the thing. There cannot be any cause for him. If you do not accept this, the Shastra also, there is no cause for Shastra, for the Shabda Brahman. That's why it's called Apaurusheya. This point we should be very clear. Krishna is the cause of all causes and all that is, but there is no cause for him. If you say no, he appears sometimes, he appears, that is different. He appears and disappears. But he was there all the time. That's why in the Ameva Asameva Agrenan Anya Sat Asat Param Paschadamadeta Yo Avashishyata So Asmi Aham Ameva Asameva Agre. Before creation, I myself existed. In creation also I exist myself. After inundation also I exist myself. So in all the phases, he only exists. So how can there be cause for him? He is the cause of all creation, inundation, destruction, everything. See? So, unless we accept that, your logic, everything fails. Uh, miserable. So we have to. If you accept him, then there cannot be any problem. Otherwise, like uh, you will end up so many, uh, you know, like you cannot decide. uh, paradoxes. What you call paradoxes. So many paradoxes. But if you accept this point, there will not be any paradox. Paradox meaning you cannot decide one way or the other like that. Anyway, that's why Krishna quotes the evidence of the previous incidences, Acharya, Shastra, like Mandata was asking King the Rishi, Lomasha Rishi, and he's same what answer he gave, he is giving the same answer because what the Rishis are telling is the Shastra, and Lord is reporting the Shastra. So one time, long time back, Kubera had a very beautiful garden, Chaitra Rata. And in that, so many sages doing tapasya. There was one Medavi, like Brahmachari Rishi, uh, and he is the son of uh, uh, Brahmachari Rishi. He was his father is Chavana Rishi. Chavana Rishi. He's son of a Chavana Rishi. Uh, Medavi. Medavi, Brahmachari, his name is Medavi. His father is Chavana Rishi. The one Apsara is there. Her name was Manjugosha. Manjugosha. So she was attracted to him. And she was an Apsara. Kamdeva entered her and then he employed her as a inner army. Okay. Kamadeva also has an army. Uh, so, and what happened? Somehow he got attracted, and then what happens is he lost. He forgot his austerity, his tapasya, that he was a brahmachari, all that. So he fell in her. After enjoying inner association, being with her for a long time, almost 56 years. Then she wanted to go to our place, to heaven. She said, "Can I go?" No, no, no. Then she told couple of times, but she was afraid to leave because he might curse her. So finally said, finally after many times requesting, "I want to go." Then please, you think about how many years you have lost in my with me, being with me. Then they say, huh? Uh, Manju Gosha, huh? Medhavi, 56 years, became very angry. He cursed her. You become a uh, ghost. So he started becoming a ghost. Then she cried. How I'm going to get free from this your curse? Then he told this month, huh? uh, Chaitra Mas, Chaitra Mas, Krishna Paksha Ekadasi, Papa Mochini Ekadasi. Papa Mochini meaning it can destroy all the sins. Huh? Then Medhavi also, uh, Medhavi is telling us, huh? Manju Gosha, that you follow this Ekadasi. Then afterwards he went to his father, Chavan Rishi, and then said, "Oh, I made a mistake. So many years I lost with Apsara. I did so many sin. What to do? How to get on?" He also said that you do this Papa Mochini Ekadasi. So that way both, did, and she got rid of that ghostly form. And he also got back his tapasya. Uh, fruit. So that's why, oh king, those people who do this Papa Mochini Ekadasi, uh, not only this life, many, many lifetimes, all the sanchit, collected sin get destroyed. And then by hearing and telling this pastime, you will get the fruit of donating 1,000 cows. You see, just reciting it. So Papa Mochini Ekadasi Vrat ki Jai, which is on 25th Tuesday. So we should not forget that. And we can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. He was doing it. He requested Mother, Sachi Mata, Mother, Mother, please give me a blessing. Please give me a blessing. Fulfill my desire. Give me one. Then what? Oh my son, I will give my life to you. Tell me what do you want from me? Don't hesitate. You know, you are everything to me. No matter how difficult, I will fulfill your desire. Huh? Don't hesitate. Please tell. Please ask. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nima, ask him, Mother, Sachimata. Oh, mother, please follow Ekadasi. Next. Because she is following. But why is asking? Why is doing this lila? To show the importance of Ekadasi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showing importance, how much importance he gave, asking his mother. Only that true. So it shows how important. Because he doesn't need any boon or anything. But he is asking his mother. Please. So if we follow Ekadasi, so then not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be very pleased, and also Sakhi Mata. No? Both will be very pleased. And that's why. Guru Parampara will be everywhere pleased. Srivas Pandit also will be pleased. So Srivas Pandit, Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Namami Bhakta Saktikam. Bhaktakyam. So Panchatattva is five truths. So the Krishna's is now Govinda, form of a devotee, that is Bhakta Rupa, and the personality or quality of a Bhakta Swarupa, Bhakta Avatar, incarnation of Bhakta, and the devotee, and then the potency of Bhakta. So Sri Krishna himself has appeared in these five forms, Panchatattva. So Shaktiman Vastu, he appears, he becomes visible in these five truths, in the five truths. So even though it's one, it appears as five. Gauranga, Nityananda, Advaita, Gadadhar, Srivas, the. But in all these five tattva, there is no difference. Srivas Adi, other Srivas and other devotees. But that Leela Maya, that one truth has appeared in this. So, Swayam Sri Krishna accepting the feeling of a devotee, yes, appear as Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Then Swayam Prakash, Baladev, whenever Lord accepts the feeling of devotee, Baladev also accepts Bhakta Bhava, appears as Nityananda Prabhu, Bhakta Swarupa. Mahavishnu's incarnation, Advaita Acharya, Bhakta Avatar. All these are Vishnu Tattva, these three. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Advaita Acharya. Bhakta Rupa, Swarupa, and Bhakta Avatara. Vishnu Tattva. And the Bhakta Shakti and Shuddha Bhakta. the potency of bhakta and pure devotee, Shuddhavan. That is Vastu Tattva, the Antargat, Tadashrita, that Abhinna Shakti Tattva, not different from that Vastu. Bhakta Shakti, the potency of Bhakta, Gadadhar, Sri Swarup Damodar, Raya Ramananda. So they all come under that. Shuddha Bhakta, pure devotee, either in the Shanta or Dasya, neutrality or in the servitude, Srivas and all other Bhaktas. So Srivas Pandit is contained within these five truths. Srivas father was a Vedic Brahmana. His eldest brother name is Nalin Pandit. The youngest brother is Ram Pandit. Then the other is Sripati Pandit, Srikant Pandit, Srinidhi Pandit. Then his eldest brother, Nalin Pandit's daughter is Narayani Devi. Eldest brother, Nalin Pandit, daughter is Narayani Devi. And she is her son, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, is Chaitanya, he composed Chaitanya Bhagavat. And Srimati Narayani Devi's husband named Vaikuntha Das Pandit. So when he was in his mother's womb, his father left this world. So afterward, Narayani Devi came to Kumarat. She gave up his husband's and she came to Navadip, staying with Srivas Pandit. So, and Narad Muni, see, Srivas is Narad Muni. In Krishna Lila, Narad Muni is Srivas, Gauranga Mahaprabhu's Lila. And Narad Muni's friend, Parvat Muni, is elder, youngest brother, Sri Ram Pandit. And Srivas' wife, Srimati Malini, is Krishna's Datri, one who was feeding Krishna. Breast milk, she was feeding breast milk. One, Datri, nurse. In four places, Mahaprabhu always appears. So, in the house of Sachi Mandir, Sachi house, Sachi Mata. Then, wherever Nityananda Prabhu is dancing, two places. And in the Kirtan of Srivas Pandit. And in Raghava house. So, these four places, Lord appears all the time. And he eternally stays in these four places. When Nimai Pandit was doing this Vidya Vilas, you know, going to the school, arguing with his classmates, playing around. So, and he was with Mukunda, Gadadhar, and all that. Huh? Uh, and then he used to defeat and then establish again. And the devotees used to become astonished by his intelligence. And they were saying, "Oh, he's so intelligent, so beautiful." If he happens to be a devotee of Krishna, if he becomes a devotee of Krishna, oh, all his whatever he has learned would have been successful. And then Nimai also used to, when you were seeing Srivas and all that, he used to pay obeisances to them. And these devotees used to bless them. Oh, you obtain Krishna Bhakti. You know. So see, the devotee did not know Nimai is Supreme Lord Krishna. They were covered by Yogamaya. But they were blessing this. You become devotee of Krishna. May Krishna bless you. Huh? You attain Krishna Bhakti. Then one time Srivas Pandit, seeing Mahaprabhu on the road, he told him immediately. He told people to attain Krishna Bhakti, they study. Uh, and after studying and all that, if you do not become a devotee of Krishna, then what is the use of learning? Only you wasted your time. That's why please quickly start doing Krishna bhajan. Ah, ah. Who is telling? Srivas to Nimai Pandit. Then Mahaprabhu, Nimai Pandit, hearing that word from his devotee, became very happy. And he said, "We are a devotee, we are a Krishna devotee. By your mercy, uh, sure, I will become a devotee of Krishna. I will attain bhakti to Krishna." You know. So, by the influence of Leela Shakti, Yogamaya, even devotees, even though they were naturally attracted towards Nimai Pandit, Mahaprabhu, but they could not understand, they could not comprehend or understood that he is the Supreme Lord. But after coming back from Gaya, uh, then got Diksha from there, from Ishwarapuri, Gaya. He went there with an idea of doing some for his father, some oblation, giving oblation to the father in Gaya, as a place. So then, after coming back, because he was initiated by Shurpuri Pad, Krishna Prem, and he started becoming uh, intoxicated. And he was showing so many things, uh, the bhakti, symptoms of bhakti. Then Sachimata thinking, oh, my son has become diseased. He has a Vayu Roga. He has a disturbance of Vayu. Huh? And she became very deeply not pleased, became unhappy. When Srivas Pandit went to Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu was asking him. Mahaprabhu is asking, Srivas Pandit went to Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu seeing him, asked him, everybody tells me that I have a disturbance of Vayu, the air imbalance. But you please observe me, you are observing me, and you tell me what has happened to me. So, in the answer to that, Srivas Pandit started laughing and tell, huh? Tomaya jo mat vai, taha ami chai, महाभक्ति योग देखी तुम्हारा शरीर श्री कृष्ण ने अनुग्रह आइला तुम्हारे very nice Srivas Pandit remember Srivas Pandit came to see Nimai Pandit Mahaprabhu. And Nimai Pandit is telling, oh Srivas, very nice that you have come. And everybody is telling me I have a little disturbed Vayu, Tridosha, Vayu is disturbed. And because of that, they might think that he is acting little not normal, or crazy. So you tell me what has happened to me. Oh, Srivas, you are a devotee of Krishna. What has happened to me? If plus, huh? Tell me what has happened. So Srivas is telling whatever imbalance you have, the air imbalance you have, that imbalance, I also like that. I also love to have it. I also like to have it. In your body, Maha Bhakti, great devotion, because of the connection with the great devotion, the characters are being visible in your body. Great devotion, huh? characters of the characteristics of the great devotion are visible in your body. I love to that. I like that. So it shows that Krishna has blessed you. You have attained mercy of Krishna. When Mahaprabhu heard these words of Srivas Pandit, then he embraced him. Mahaprabhu embraced Srivas and he told, if you have also told me that I have attained this disturbance, that air disturbance, this disease of air disturbance, 3000. If you also have told me like that, sure, I would have gone and jumped into Ganga to give up my life. Uh, you know. So, when Mahaprabhu's house, when Srivas Pandit, Mahaprabhu used to go to Srivas Pandit's house and doing Mahasankirtan. And these non-believers, they were thinking their you know sleeping is disturbed. Uh, so and they used to show so many. They used to tell and then show so many them to make him fearful. Srivas, that they will go and complain to the government officials like that. And Srivas Pandit is simple devotee. And used to have faith in them, oh, like that. And used to become very fearful. And then used to started doing worship of Narsimha. So Lord Narsingadev removes the disturbances of a devotee, right? Whatever devotion, disturbance comes in the path of devotion, he removes that. So, uh, so seeing this, uh, Narasimhadev appeared in the house of Srivaspadi. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went in the form of Narasimhadev to the house of Srivas, saying that door is closed with his, uh, you know, paw, his feet, and he started scratching the door. Then he opened the house door, and then he asked Pandit, Srivas Pandit, uh, to whom you are doing worship, closing your eyes, and you open your eyes and see who it is. That is me, to protect the devotees and then destroy these demons. Uh, uh, That's why you don't worry about these things. Uh, and so saying Mahaprabhu, sat down in a virasana. And then he showed Srivas his Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, 400 palm, of Narsimha. So, taking darshan of this beautiful form, uh, Srivas Pandit started glorifying him. Srivas, Lord was pleased with his glorification, uh, and he gave this darshan to all his family members. Uh, and then he gave Narayani also some prasadam, avishishta. And then he made her utter Krishna Nam. So, how the devotees are very dear to Lord, same way Bhagwan is also very dear to the devotees. When the time came for meeting of Nityananda Prabhu with Gauranga Mahaprabhu, so first Nityananda Prabhu came from Vrindavan. In Vrindavan he was telling, he was crying, oh, Kanaya, Kanaya, where are you, Kanaya, 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 Kanaya. Then the eternal voice came, oh, Nimai, Nityananda, your Kanai has appeared as Gauranga Mahaprabhu in Navadvip, Mayapur. Go there, you can go. So he came there, and Nityananda stayed in Nandanacharya's house. Mahaprabhu came to know this. So to establish Nityananda Tattva, the truth of Nityananda Tattva, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all along with all his devotees, he reached there. And for Srivas, and he requested Srivas to recite one sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam. And then hearing Lord's desire, he said, Varhapidam Natavaravapuhu Karnayo Karnikaram Vibradavasaha Kanaka Kapisham Vaijantitva Randranveno Radha Sudaya Purayan Gopa Vrundai Vrundaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirti. So that time when the great dancer Sri Krishna having peacock feather, then both ears, this yellow flower, and then like golden pitambar, and then Vaijayanti Mala on his chest, and then with his lips, the flute, is, is blowing, his feet sound is coming, and then his feet with the impressed in the of the Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, so many with qualities, it is both lotus feet, uh, and then he is walking in the Vrindavan with his Leela. So then gopis are doing this kirtan like this. Varhapidam Natavaravapu Karnayo Karnikaram. So hearing this sloka, Nityananda Prabhu became unconscious. All his body, these 8 sattvic vikar, appear. Symptom, great. Love, okay. Hair standing, tears flowing, like that. Shaking. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took Nityananda Prabhu on his lap. So one day, Mahaprabhu asked Nityananda to organize Vyasa Puja. So Nityananda Prabhu, according to his arrangement, Srivas house, arrangement to do Vyasa Puja in this Srivas house. That decision was taken. So on the day before, in the Kirtan, in the Mahaprabhu, in the feeling of Balaram, he showed the Balaram form to Nityananda Prabhu. Then he's telling nada, nada. And with that, he showed the essence of this incarnation to Advaita Acharya. Because Advaita Acharya called for him. Then next day, on the Vyasa Puja time, uh, so when the mala was offered to Mahaprabhu Nityananda, and Nityananda Prabhu offered the next day on the Vyasa Puja time. Then that time Mahaprabhu he showed Shadbhuja form to Nityananda Prabhu. Shadbhuja is two hands of Krishna and Rama, two hands, and then two of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is six-handed form, deity, form, person. So then Mahaprabhu uh, is telling them, you do kirtan at the end of the Vyasa Puja. After the Sankirtan, Mahaprabhuji uh, Mahaprabhu he asked the Naivedya of the Vyasa. Uh, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to everybody this prasada. Then all the devotees were so happy to receive that. So to all the servants in the house of Srivas Pandit obtained that Mahaprasad. Srivas Pandit had a great faith in Nityananda Prabhu. Seeing that Mahaprabhu, he blessed Srivas. He gave him a boon. Yeah? In his house there cannot be any shortage. Lakshmi will be there. There will not be any shortage. Sorry. And then he tell from in your house, even a dog or a cat, any all those will attain bhakti, devotion to Krishna. So by the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, every night in the house of Srivas, there is to be Sankirtan. Only is to take his own parshada, it's very intimate devotees, close devotees. And one time on the day of Ekadasi, the devotion, the kirtan started. That time Mahaprabhu's body, so many uh, symptoms of love showed up. Harivasare Hari Kirtana Vidan Nrutyarambila Prabhu Jagatera Pran Punyavanta Srivasangane Shubharamba Utila Kirtana Dwani Gopala Govinda Harivo Rama Rama. So by the order of Mahaprabhu, closing the door. Sankirtan is to begin. So, because they could not enter this Pakandis, non-believers, they used to tell so many words. They used to criticize Mahaprabhu. But the devotees of Mahaprabhu wouldn't bother much. They wouldn't care, not giving attention to it. They were immersed in this Leela Vilas, Kirtan Vilas. Just like Rasa Krida became a long night, night of Brahma. Uh, the same way, uh, how the night is to be gone, long night. So Krishna, one day after Kirtan, Mahaprabhu, he took all the saligramas on his lap, and then he sat on the sitting place of Vishnu. Showing the truth, the tattva of him, and he accepted whatever devotees offered to him. Like this, one day, Mahaprabhu did what is called Mahaprakash Leela. That day, he somehow conserved the feeling of devotee and then the avesh. He, for long time, 24 hours, in his transcendental form, he took a seat on the Vishnu asana. So, and by devotees also worshipped him, They did Abhishek in the Rajarajeshwar, the Gaur Narayan forum. Gaur Sundar, uh, accepting whatever devotees were giving him and their desires. He fulfilled their desires. For 7 prahara. Then during that time he showed all the avatars, incarnation of Vishnu. That time. Uh, so like that, there were so many leelas that like this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did in the house of Srivas. Uh, in the Chandrasekhar's house, when Mahaprabhu he did his Rajalila, drama of Rajalila. And Srivas took the form of a Narada Muni. Advaitacharya Mahavidushaka, like a joker. Haridas is like a Kotawala. Mahaprabhu himself took the form of Rukmini. Then Adya Shakti later. Then Nityananda, he took the form of Yogamaya. Then Mahaprabhu in the form of Lakshmi, he took seat on Lakshmi's throne. Sneha, and then he fed every one there, devotee. from our breast, Lakshmi's breast. So, for 1 year, Mahaprabhu did this in Srivasanga. Uh, and because the doors were closed, so many people um, uh, one, they were Pakandis, meaning non-believers. Out of one of the main one was like Gopal Chapal, one Brahmana, Bhattacharya, to bring, to disrespect Srivasacharya. He brought some like red flower, chandan, lal chandan, red chandan, then liquor, all those things they use to worship Devi. Uh, so, and he brought that and then he kept in front of the door, closed door of Srivas. Morning, when he opened the door, Srivas Pandit, he opened the door and looking all these things, worshipable item for the Devi, he started laughing. And he told, oh, look. Every night I do Devi Puja, Bhavani Puja. So now we understand I'm a Shakta, worshipper of Shakti. But all those people looking at this, they became very displeased, unhappy, and then they brought one who cleans up the place, uh, throwing all those things, and they clean the place with the cow dung, cow urine, like that. Because of this Vaishnava opera, this Gopal Chapal got afflicted by this skin disease. Mm, Skin disease, this. And when Mahaprabhu came to Ganga Ghat, later on, he he asked him, please help him to get rid of this disease, this Kushtaroga, leprosy, disease. अरे पापी भक्त द्वेषी तोरे नाम उदारिनु कोटि जन्म यही मते कीड़ाया कवाई श्रीवासे कराइला तुई भवानी पूजन कोटि जन्म हवे तोरी रौरवे पतन. Bah. So Mahaprabhu was very unhappy and he said, oh, very sinful person who hates devotees, I will not elevate you. I will not. For millions of lives, you have to be eaten by this worm. You made appear that she was worshipping Bhavani. You have to be millions of lifetime, you have to be in Raurava Naraka. Then after taking sannyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to Nilachal, then he came to Kuliya Grama, Aparad Bhanjan, Koladipa, to present in Navadip, Koladipa. That time Gopal Chapal, again he prayed to Mahaprabhu, please relieve him from this leprosy disease. Then Mahaprabhu, showing very merciful, he sent him to meet Srivas Pandit to ask forgiveness. And he forgave him. And then uh, he, then he was uh, became free from the Vaishnava approach. Then Devanand Pandit, he was, even though he was Mahadhyapak, teaching Bhagavad, but some, because of some fault, was bhakti, not bhakti was not there. But he was teaching Mahabhagavat, Bhagavat only. One time Srivas Pandit, he was going by and he listening. This is Bhagavat from the Devanand Pandit. He was hearing his description. But hearing this, Srivas got into bhav. He was rolling on the ground, crying, tears in his eyes. Seeing this, because he was not a devotee, Devanand, he could not understand his symptoms. And also, just like him, these students also like that, dry, only dry reasoning. They thought it is disturbing their class. So they try to put him away. Devananda, he did not say anything, but but still he should have objected it. Hey, don't do anything. So he got affected, they become a Vaishnava Aparad. So, but he was luckily Vakreshwar Pandit taking shelter, taking association of Vakreshwar Pandit and hearing the truth of Mahaprabhu, Vaishnava, then he said, oh, I have done a Vaishnava Aparad. So when Mahaprabhu came after taking sannyas from Jagannath Puri to Kuliagram, he also asked forgiveness from him. Mahaprabhu forgave him. And then Devanand Pandit was in Nanda Maharaj Sabha, is Bhaguri Muni. Bhaguri Muni. So many pastimes like that. One time, uh, they were doing kirtan. See, this is the thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is bringing. He is the initiator of this Mahasankirtan. But at that time, people are not familiar with it. So these who are Pakani, who are non-believers and all that, they are thinking, oh, this is not, it is not appropriate doing this way, that way, disturbing like that. They are thinking like that, and they started uh, criticizing the devotees. So that time, the Kaji, the government official, Shashak, he was going by, uh, and the kirtan was going. And then he became so angry, he broke the mridang in the uh, Shiva Sangha. Uh, and he hit others also. Uh, and then he was warning, if you do again this kirtan, you will be punished more. Then when he started, to stop this kirtan, then these non-believers became very happy. So, and they were making fun of the devotees. When there was disturbance in this kirtan like this, Mahaprabhu became very angry. And then, and he told them, don't fear for. And then with all the kirtan, mridanga, kartal and all that. So he told, bring them. Uh, and then he made different groups. Mahaprabhu started dancing. And then along the Ganga, he started moving. Uh, then all the thousands of people, lakhs of people, they started following the Sankirtan behind, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's behind. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing and going forward. So many different groups doing kirtan. Then hearing the Sankirtan, sound of Sankirtan, then the non-believers' heart became shaken, started almost to break. Then looking at lakhs of Hindus coming, this Kaji became very fearful and he hiding in his house. Then Mahaprabhu came to his house with love, very, and in a nice way started calling him. Then Kaji was so disturbed, so unhappy, but because he could not, he was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was calling very lovingly. Huh? Attracted by that, he came out. Uh, then Kaji is telling, oh, the day I broke Mridanga, when I told stop doing kirtan, that time when I came back home, that night I saw this very fearful of man of lion. You know, he jumped on my chest and, sitting there said, "You on the instead of mrudanga, huh, I'm going to break your chest like that." And when he saw that I was with fearful, well, I completely dried up. Huh? I was completely fearful, and he left me. And then he told, again, if you bring any disturbance to the kirtan, uh, 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 so if you take up again that you will not bring disturbances to kirtan again, then I will forgive you. So then Kaji is showing on his chest the imprints of this nursing nails, you know, nails. Then Chan Kanji is taking a vow. In my lineage, I'll call upon that nobody should give disturbance to the kirtan. That way, Kaji became a devotee of Mahaprabhu. Then Chaitanya, when Chan Kaji went back to Swadama, spiritual world, Brahmana Pushkarni, uh, there is even today Samadhi is there. There is one champa tree is also there, golden flower. And even today Muslims and Hindus go to that place. Uh, he was in the sometime uh, is to take bath in Srivasanga, Ganga Snana. There was one servant in the Srivas house. Her name was Dukki. But she was serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was also seeing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's kirtan. And to take bath, to help Mahaprabhu take bath, she is to bring Ganga Jal, water of Ganga in a big pots. She is to keep there. So, seeing all this service attitude, became very satisfied. Mahaprabhu uh, changed her name from Dukki to Sukhi. Dukki meaning one who is not happy. To Sukhi, to one who is happy. From Dukki to Sukhi, he changed her name. Uh, then one time what happened in the house of Shiva's house during night time, Kirtan was going on. His only son died. And when the small baby dies, all the house, all the ladies especially, they started crying. And hearing the crying of the ladies, Srivas went inside and then he told, don't cry, don't disturb Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's dancing. If I hear that again, he crying, I'm going to give up my life in the Ganga. Like that, you showed them some fear. Then Mahaprabhu is telling after a while, today somehow I don't feel happiness. Is there anything uh, happened here? You know, uh, any incidents which can bring unhappiness? Then Srivas Pandit is telling, how is it possible unhappiness in my house when you are there, when you are, when you yourself are present? Oh Prabhu, in wherever you are, uh, you are there. Please, how there can be unhappiness in that place? Then the devotees are telling, oh Prabhu, Srivas, only son left his body in the middle of the night. Mahaprabhu asking, then so long, why didn't anybody tell me? Then they were telling, it might disturb in your kirtan. That's why Srivas Pandit forbade her not to tell this to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to you. So hearing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, tear in his eyes, how I can give up these loving devotees. Then he started crying, Mahaprabhu. Afterwards, he went to near that dead baby. And then he asking, oh, small boy, why you gave up such a great devotee, Srivas? And then why you went away somewhere else? Then at that time, the dead baby started talking. And however long I was supposed to be in the house of Srivas, I stayed here. Now by your desire, I'm going somewhere else. I am your eternal, dependent living entity. See? I'm eternal, following your footsteps. Dependent, not independent. No independent, dependent. Dependent. No independent living entity. By your desire, by opposing to your desire, I cannot do anything. So please bless me in a way. Please bless me. Wherever I go, wherever I be, whichever situation may be, uh, I will never forget your lotus feet. You know, see this baby, dead baby is talking like that. So all that pure words, uh, filled with so much knowledge, uh, hearing this, the other members of his family, Shiva's family, their suffering went away. Their feeling unhappiness went away. Actually, our Gurudev was telling, see, Srivas Pandit, this question may be very interesting. This baby is born in Srivas Pandit. He can be an ordinary baby. That too, time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bah, impossible. Must be great, blessed devotee. He left his body, and where he can go? Is he going for a better than this place or something else? See, Gurudev, this question. So our Gurudev is telling here. It was a Prakat Leela. So that boy born, the son of Srivas, was in the presence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all devotees. And he is living. Where he is going now? He is going back to Svetadipa, Golok Vrindavan, you know. So appeared in the Prakat Leela. So he is going back there. And so, and this baby is asking, no matter what situation, I am always under your anugatya, not independent. And bless me so that I will never forget your lotus feet. So this one prayer is there of amazing. Uh, uh, in South India, the what it says is Mukunda Murna Pranipatya Yache Bhavantamekantamyantamartam Avismriti Tattarnaravinde Bhave Bhave Mestu Bhavat Prasadat. Very beautiful prayer. Kulashekara. King Kulashekara prayer. Bah. What he's saying is, O Lord Mukunda, O Lord Krishna, I bow down my head to your lordship and respectfully ask you to fulfill this one desire of mine. I'll respectfully ask you to fulfill this one desire of mine. What is that? That in each of my future births, in each of my future births, I will, by your lordship's mercy, I will, by your lordship's mercy, always remember and never forget your lotus feet. I always remember and never forget your lotus feet. See, essence of all Shastras, you know, Bhagavad Gita is there. Like that, many prayers are there by him. So this is a prayer that Shishu is also asking. So Mahaprabhu, then he told Shiva, even though his only son left, he didn't want him disturb Mahaprabhu. He said, "Oh, Shiva, from now on, myself and Nityananda Prabhu are your two children. Huh? We will never leave you. We will never leave and go somewhere else." Bah. So beautiful. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then when Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas, renounced order, when he was in Jagannath Puri, every year Srivas used to go to, along with the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, and he used to stay in Jagannath Puri for the Chaturmasya time. Then Srivas Pandit used to take part in like Gundicha Mandir, cleansing of Gundicha Mandir. Uh, then in the chariot, Jagannath Rath Yatra, he used to, Mahaprabhu made 7 groups of singers and dancers. He was on the second one. Srivas Pandit was singing, and then Nityananda Prabhu was dancing. So, and the other 6 groups, I think all of you know, but I'll tell again, that the first group is Swarup Damodar singing, and Advaita Acharya is dancing first. Second one, Srivas singing and Nityananda Prabhu dancing. Third one, Mukunda singing and Nartak dancer is Haridas Thakur. Fourth one, Vasudev Ghosh singing, and the dancer is the Vakreshwar Pandit. Vakreshwar Pandit. These four in the front. And the 5th group is Kulina Grama, Kirtaniya Samaj. And then the dancer is Ramananda and Satyaraj. 6th Mandali, Shantipur Bhakta Samaj. And the dancer is Achyutananda. In the 7th, and so there are 4 in the front, 5th and 6th on the side, and the 7th on the back. Back is Sri Kandavasi, Bhaktagan, Bhakta Samaj. The answer is Narahari and Raghunandan. And sometimes Mahaprabhu's desire is to bring all the 7 groups together. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is to dance. One time, King Prataparudra, Prataparudra in the Kirtan, the Jagannath Rath Yatra is going on. All the 7 groups are dancing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing. And then he is jumping to the sky. That time, Srivas Pandit also became so filled with famous love. He came in the front of the king, Prataparudra king. And then Prataparudra's shoulder, the king is putting his hand. Then seeing this Sevak, Harichandan, that is coming in front of the king, he's telling Srivas Pandit, please go this way. This way. Then he's telling. But he was telling again and again, but Srivas is completely immersed. Then what happened when his bow was broken? He was immersed. Saying that someone is disturbing, Srivas. Then Harichandran became very angry and then he wanted to say something. Then king told Prataparudra, put his head. You don't open your mouth. You are so fortunate he got hit by Srivas. Such a great devotee. You attained the touch of that great devotee's hand. You are so fortunate. Don't talk anything. So, when Mahaprabhu accepted renounced order, they could not tolerate. Srivas could not tolerate this separation. So he gave up the Navadvip. He came to Kumarahatta. And Sri Ishwaripuri Pa's appearance place was Kumarahatta. So Mahaprabhu appeared there, uh, and then he used to take mud from that place, from Ishwar's place, and then he used to on his cloth he used to tie up that mud. From that time, so many people going there and then taking the mud. uh, uh, then taking everybody mud, it has become a little big, uh, like a big, all the mud is taken out, uh, like a pond, uh, so now they call it as Chaitanya Doba. Chaitanya Doba. Very nearby that is Srivas Pandit's Bhajan Kutir. So one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling Srivas, I see you are always engaged in the service, uh, and you are a householder. So you should try to get some Lakshmi money. Otherwise, how we are going to take care of your family members? And Srivas is telling, I have no desire to get this, uh, to achieve this finance, money. Then then along with it, he showed like three, like this. Uh, then Mahaprabhu is asking what it is mean, three times. Then he said, I will fast one time, second time, third day. After that, I will tie up my neck, and then I will jump into Ganga, and then I will give up my body. So hearing this word, Mahaprabhu started, he made a big noise. Said, and he said, it is possible Lakshmi can have to go for bhiksha to beg, but uh, in your house there will not be any shortage of anything. So one with ananya chinta, with one pointed, serving Sri Krishna, doing bhajan to Krishna, and his welfare is taken care of by Krishna himself. So Srivas Pandit, uh, uh, with his brothers every year. From Kumaratta, he used to go to Nilachal. And he also take darshan of Sachi Mata. In Mayapur. He used to go there. So, on this day, Chaitra Krishnastami Titi. Chaitra. Ashtami Titi. Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadasi. He appeared. And then on the Ashar Krishna Dashami, he disappeared. So, all glories unto Srivas Thakur. All glories unto Panchatattva. All glories to Nardamani. All glories, all the devotees. नवदीप धाम की जय, कुमार आट्टा की जय, चैतन्य महाप्रभु की जय, नाम संकीर्तन की जय, निताय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरि हरि बोल हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। दंडवत प्रणाम to everybody. दंडवत
दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुदेव, दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुदेव।